Hi, my name is Dan Charbonneau. I'm the president and founder of CBT Nuggets. Back in 1999, I started CBT Nuggets with literally just a home video camera, a big whiteboard that I bought at Home Depot, and a tripod and a light in my future son's room. Okay, at the time it was just our spare bedroom. But the point is that it was just me standing in front of a camera, training my material, training the Windows NT series, with a laser pointer pointing at the screen and a big magic marker. And I didn't really care too much about the quality of production. Obviously, I didn't, go rent a studio or invest a lot of money into it. I just wanted to get the training that I could do onto video. I wanted to do a super job of prepping, a super job of knowing every single little detail that I could, and then get that one training session where I just nail it. I just hit it just right, and keep going until I get every lesson to be just perfect. What I wanted was concentrated training, the best that I could provide. I thought that if I could just get some really good training videos out there, even though I knew nothing about how to sell them or how to start a business or run a business, I thought, hey, if the videos are good, this cannot fail, because there's a big need for good training in the IT industry. At the time, you could pay $2,000, $2,500 for a week of class. You could buy a training video series for $5,000, but there really was no good, affordable solution, which is what I had aimed to provide. And honestly, when you take the class, you may or may not get a good instructor. When you get the videos, you're not getting the best quality, the videos that were currently on the market. I bought a video series from one of the leading companies for SMS, Microsoft System Management Server. I was so excited to get those videos. This was back in the mid-90s. So excited to get those videos because I just got SMS and I just couldn't wait to get going with it because I heard how cool it was and I read about it. I watched the videos and my mouth was just open. It was just, I can't believe I paid money for these and I'm not learning SMS. They would say, there's this button and you can click on it if you want, and here's the checkbox for this and you can click on that. And I kept saying, well, I want to know what that button does. I want to know what that checkmark does. So the video market was really, really primed for a product that was just plain good training. And that's what the CBT Nuggets concept started as. Now, what we originally were doing with CBT Nuggets, and when I say we, I mean me and my sister. I made the videos and did a lot of the production work, and she would ship packages out of her house. And that was just a real small-time operation, but, we were trying to make it work. But what we were originally trying to do was to sell videos on a per concept basis and make it completely customizable. So I believe that when you're doing your training, you don't want to have an 8-hour session of boom, here's all your training, sit down for 8 hours and try to learn something. I believe it's much more effective if you can just say, all right, I want to learn group policy right now. I want to learn DNS right now. I want to sit down and learn remote access. I want to sit down and learn how to do TCP/IP subnet. I want to learn that one concept. So I would make 15 to 20 minute videos originally with the Windows NT series, and I would try to sell them as a collection of whatever videos you wanted. So people would go to the website and they'd say, I want TCP/IP, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, and I would custom burn a CD with just those videos on it. Well, as we got more popular, it became impractical to actually burn individual CDs for every order because it tended to take a lot of time. And what I also found was that people liked for an expert, such as the trainer or somebody who's in the business, to say, hey, these are the videos that you need to watch. And so that's kind of what the business has evolved to the point of we still do the per concept video. So when you buy a series, say Exchange 2000 for example, you're going to get 20, 30-minute videos. Each video stands on its own. Each video has an intro and a conclusion. They're bite-sized. You can go home from work, watch a 30-minute video. When you're done with that video, you go eat dinner or whatever. You don't have necessarily 8 hours to train when you get home from work, but you can spend 30 minutes to learn a critical concept. You put all these videos together, and you have comprehensive training not only for the exam, but also right from the beginning, I've always thought that just training you for the exam is not doing you a service. And so what we try to do is we try to take instructors that have kind of a 50-50 mix of consulting and training experience, and I make sure that, and they make sure in addition, because the instructors are cream of the crop, just top 1% in the industry, by far the best. We make sure that not only the exam coverage is 100%, but also the real world coverage. Okay, so let's say that you're going to be tested on X, 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 and X. Okay, but in the real world, you also need to know how to do this, this, and this. And by the way, this kind of works a little differently than the documentation, and et cetera, et cetera. So the instructors that we use know these things. They know the fact that this doesn't necessarily work exactly like it's supposed to, and they know that you're going to need this additional information. So that's all included in the video series. So when you buy, say, Exchange 2000 or A+, or Network Plus, or Cisco CCNA, you're getting the benefit of just years and years of specialized experience from these different instructors. Okay, now you have the videos. They're per concept. You're learning the concepts. You're learning them conveniently because you're grabbing a video and you're watching it when you have time. Now, the real beauty of the whole process, the way that it's kind of evolved over time, over the past 4 years, is that not only do you use them to prepare for an exam, to learn the material, to get your certification, to get the knowledge to go get a job, but what you'll find in the IT industry is that nobody knows everything, and everybody, and I should say anybody, who does think they know everything, they can't remember it. You know, they can't know everything over a period of more than, say, a day. You know, you cram, you cram, you cram, you cram, you know every little nook and cranny of a product. 3 months down the road, you say, how did I do that again? So there's always refresher training. And you shouldn't have to constantly live in fear of, do I know it, do I not know it? So what you need is good references. You need them at your fingertips so that when you implement group policy, you know group policy. When you implement WINS, you know WINS. When you implement Active Directory design, you know Active Directory design. And so the 30-minute concept really comes into play here. It's very handy so that when you're going to do your DNS, you grab your DNS video, you throw it in. When you're going to upgrade a motherboard, you go grab your A+ motherboards video, you watch it, you prime yourself on motherboards and the different concepts, the types of RAM involved. I shot the videos for the Windows NT and the Windows 2000 series. And when I shot those videos, I can promise you, I knew every little nook and cranny about the operating system because I would prep for a day, day and a half on just what I'm covering in that 30-minute video, and I would just know it like the back of my hand. Now, a year later, when I'm maybe doing some consulting work or answering a question or just need the technology, I went and watched my own video. So, I mean, it's not that I don't, what does Microsoft say, eat my own dog food. I practice what I preach. I grab my, video on whatever particular thing that I need to know about, and I rewatch it. So, it's really the best possible training that a trainer can put together. Right then, right there, it's the ultimate training, and then it can be used whenever, however. Okay, what makes CBT Nuggets absolutely irresistible? All right, the bottom line is that you're not going to find training anywhere near the quality for the price that we offer. As you can see from the video that you're looking at right here, this is my home video camera. And so we don't rent out a studio and pay $100,000 and have to recoup the costs in the videos. We sell the videos for just enough so that we're making a profit and you're getting the best price that you can find anywhere. So what's on the videos? Well, you're about to see what we typically provide, everything past the Windows NT series, because like I mentioned before, the Windows NT series, I was cutting my teeth and, me, laser pointer, whiteboard, talking away, doing the best I can. But everything since then, we've kind of settled into a format of about anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 or 3 minutes of just the instructor sitting in front of the camera so you can get to know them, get to see, a face with a voice because you're going to be listening to this person for several hours. And then we have the rest of the video, the majority of it, which would be like anywhere from 30 to 50 minutes of the actual training. And the training is an instructor sitting by his computer, just kind of clicking around, saying, okay, here's this, here's this, here's this, this is how you do that, this is how you do that. And so it's kind of like your instructor is sitting right next to you. Your instructor, you're sitting here, your instructor's sitting here, and you're saying, Oh, but I don't know how to do this. He said, oh, well, move over here. You do this, you do this, do this, and the point is that you do this, 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 and this. So he's instructing while he's showing you how to do it on the screen. And we also have this electronic whiteboard where we can diagram out for things like theory or concepts that are best looked at with pictures. We use lots of analogies. We really try to make the training completely understandable to everyone. Okay, so there's value in it for somebody who's never used a technology. There's value in it for somebody who's used it for years. We try not to leave anybody behind. If we say elemental P, we explain what elemental P means, and we try to make sure that it relates to something that you already know. So, I really do want to thank you again for taking the time out of your schedule to review these videos and to give CBT Nuggets a chance. I hope that you're going to be as excited about the technology and as excited about the training as me and all of our instructors are. And, enjoy. As I say in the videos, let's do it!